I'm Macy Egland. A dramatic rescue caught on camera. 4 boaters saved from the waters off Fire Island. They were stranded for nearly 3 hours Saturday, struggling through dangerous winds and 12-foot waves. A Coast Guard helicopter was called in from Cape Cod to pull them all to safety. Officers rescued a teen stuck in mud at the Wertheim National Wildlife Refuge in Shirley. The 15-year-old called 911 last night after he went for a walk and got stuck near Carmen's River. Aviation officers helped police on the ground locate him and pull him out about an hour later. One person is dead following a single car crash on the southern state. It happened just after 5:30 Sunday morning on the eastbound side near exit 19 in Hempstead. Police closed part of the parkway for nearly 6 hours. It's still not clear what caused that crash. You can see Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads on our website, Newsday.com. Upgrades are coming to the Hampton Bays LIRR station ahead of the busy summer season. A temporary platform is being added there, as well as at Stony Brook's Southampton campus in preparation of the U.S. Open coming to Shinnecock Hills in June. Crowds braved the cold for a sunrise Easter service. The annual service at Jones Beach commemorates the story of Jesus' resurrection. It's celebrated by the interfaith group, the Long Island Council of Churches. We'll hear from the Islanders' new coach today. Pete DeBoer runs his first practice this morning and makes his first comments since being hired. He replaces Patrick Waugh, who was fired yesterday amid a 3-7 slump. All right, let's talk about your Monday forecast now after a pretty decent weekend, I suppose. A little chilly, but today, sunny, windy to start your work week. Highs are in the upper 40s to low 50s across the island today. Wind gusts as strong as 20 miles per hour. Be prepared for that. Tomorrow, that wind dies down, and then it looks and feels a lot like today in the 50s. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, sunny, look at that. But a bit cooler until we get to the weekend when temps bump up into the 60s for your Saturday. Sunday, a bit cooler, but look at that. No rain in the forecast. We'll take it.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
Well, construction out east is leading to a change of scenery, and that is not sitting well with some residents. As Virginia Huey tells us, it's got the attention of the town of Southampton.
I love this place.
Farmer May Zagarelli calls the East End a special gem of Long Island with its lush farmland, quaint produce stands, and bucolic views. So when a developer cut down trees on land next to her Ocean Fog Farm in Eastport to expand a mobile home park, Zagarelli was alarmed.
Land clearing, and of course for us as farmers, it does impact us because the whole windbreak is no longer there. So when we have really high winds in March, it does cause us grave delays because we're unable to get certain seedlings into the ground.
Zagarelli is not the only one with concerns. Other East End residents are complaining about sudden clear-cutting of woods by developers to construct new homes. They feel they're losing the rural landscapes of their neighborhoods.
It doesn't fit into our community. We like seeing that bucolic type of views where we have trees and farmland together.
The situation caught the attention of Southampton town officials, and now they're weighing a new land disturbance ordinance aimed at limiting clear-cutting.
This law would allow us to have the ability to require a permit structure, to require residents or property owners or developers to get a permit to clear.
Democratic Councilman Michael Iacilli, one of the bill's sponsors, says he received many complaints from residents who feel their neighborhoods are being whittled down to make way for new development, or so-called McMansions.
This is a code that tries to cover many things and doesn't cover any of them well.
Councilwoman Cindy McNamara, the board's only Republican member, opposes the measure. She says it's full of loopholes and more red tape for residents and contractors.
So to add a whole nother level of permitting because people aren't complying with the permits that we already have in place it just seems, another layer of government that, people are just as likely to ignore, because now we're making the process even more difficult and more expensive.
The council is expected to vote on the measure in May.
You want to see trees, you want it to feel rural still. And I think that this still protects some of that nature that's around us.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
You can read more about the proposal on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only in Newsday, building healthy bodies and a healthy community. Elisa DiStefano takes us to Core Mat Pilates Studio in Baldwin.
I got my mat, my weights, and my ball. I'm Elisa DiStefano, ready to try a brand new mat Pilates class. Let's go.
Pilates is personal for entrepreneur Catherine Hudwick.
So I have PCOS and I started doing Pilates because it is a low intensity workout that's best for women with hormonal balances. And I also love building communities, so I decided to bring the two together.
Catherine created Core Mat Pilates Studio in Baldwin. She opened 4 weeks ago and her classes are full.
Don't get me in this part. I'm a beginner.
We're the only Pilates studio in Baldwin. I think that that's a big deal also, bringing a workout class to the community that's at a reasonable price. I think that's what's making it so popular right now. Being that we're the first Black-owned studio in Nassau County, I feel like we're big on family and inclusivity. So our classes are very intimate.
Core offers a variety of classes, including full body sculpt, booty sculpt, and burn.
I feel the burn.
Every day for every level.
Every workout you can be at any level you want, being that the instructor will always give modifications. So you never have to worry about not knowing how to do something. You can always speak up during class like you were today.
Can you do that again? It's not that coordinated. Is it supposed to hurt this much? The front row's not even breaking a sweat.
It's the challenge and community that keeps clients coming back.
It challenges you each day. Even when you think you know the moves, you still feel like you're pushing yourself. And I've always met new people here every class I've come to.
The workout is always amazing. The music's always good. And I always leave feeling like I did something hard, but I feel good after.
Everybody here makes you feel welcomed, and just everything is just like a family here. You have somebody here telling you exactly what to do, breaking it down, showing you how to do it. You can turn that brain off and just have fun.
I can guarantee that you'll feel like family. I can guarantee that you'll get a really spicy workout, and I can guarantee that you'll want to come back.
Woo! Did it! And now we rest.
You can read more about women-owned businesses on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Out East with Doug Geed is brought to you by Connect One Bank, a better place to be.
A Schmitt's farm in Riverhead is seeing success, jarring and selling their own tangy condiment. Let's head out east with Doug Geed.
Okay, any idea what this is? Kind of looks like a fat and pale carrot. It's actually horseradish. It's kind of a dead giveaway, the bitter herbs. This is the first crop that comes out of the ground at East End Farms, and it is the base of a very popular product that they sell here at Schmitt's Farm Stand. I'm Doug Geed, out east on Newsday TV. The Schmitt family has been growing horseradish for more than a century. For many years, they were one of the suppliers of Gold's, the famous horseradish producer. They also made and jarred their own, but just to give away to family and friends. But before you know it, the Schmitts had a whole lot of new friends.
Kind of got to a point we didn't even know half the people, so it's like, what are we doing here, you know?
So, fourth-generation farmer Matt Schmitt suggested to his family that they sell their own. And holy Schmitts, was it ever a success? They sold out everything they made in 2 months. And since then, it's grown even more popular.
When we first started, I think we were only growing a quarter-acre of horseradish at that point. Now we're probably doing about 10 to 12 acres of horseradish.
From the field, the root vegetable gets scrubbed, peeled, and placed in a grating machine. It's a process the Schmitts used to do by hand.
I can do what it used to take 3 guys like 5 hours, I can do in probably 20 minutes.
The recipe is simple: horseradish, vinegar, and a little sugar. For some varieties, such as their beet horseradish, other things are added.
The original is definitely #1. In the summer, when people are outside grilling, the mustard's very popular, the barbecue. Thanksgiving, the cranberry does really well. People use it on leftover turkey sandwiches and things like that.
Horseradish is known for packing a potent punch, unlike any other vegetable. But like all vegetables, it has health benefits.
Horseradish, just in and of itself, is an antioxidant. It's really good for sinus and gut health.
Horseradish gets harvested early, just before the start of Passover and Easter, when it's in big demand for holiday dinner tables. Many people buy it just as it comes out of the ground and make it themselves. But if you make your own, just a warning, your eyes will burn, worse than peeling an onion.
It gets hot. I usually wear a gas mask, actually, when we're making it.
Happy horseradish season. In Riverhead for Newsday TV, I'm Doug Geed.
And for more on Schmitt's Family Farm and to see more Out East with Doug Geed segments, go to our website, Newsday.com. Click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. See more on all of these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other streaming services you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. We've got more local news coming up.
Newsday Critics Pick Award means we've already done the work. Every cuisine, every budget, reviews you can trust. And right now, Newsday's critics have picked the best burgers on Long Island. Find the full list at newsday.com/burgers. That's newsday.com/burgers.